Erwin Schrödinger was one of the founding fathers of quantum mechanics and had an extensive correspondence with Einstein where the Schrödinger's cat thought experiment was born. The hot new thing at the time was the double slit experiment and the Copenhagen interpretation of quantum physics, and the two like to talk mad shit on it. The Copenhagen interpretation holds that before a photon is observed, it's said to be in a superposition and is literally everywhere. At one point in the letters, Einstein mentioned that after a while, an unstable keg of gunpowder will be in a superposition of both exploded and not exploded. So then Schrödinger took it a step further and wrote about what is now the famous Schrödinger's cat thought experiment. So you put a cat in a steel box. Also inside the box, you put a tiny amount of radioactive material and a Geiger counter. Just enough radioactive material that there's an equal chance that an atom will have decayed as not decayed within an hour. And the Geiger counter is connected to a little hammer placed above a bottle of cyanide. If the Geiger counter detects decay, it will drop the hammer, breaking the glass and ending the cat. And according to the Copenhagen interpretation, before you look, the radioactive element is in a superposition of being decayed and not decayed both. So then the cat's experience becomes entangled with the experiment. And so before you open the box, the cat is said to be in a superposition of both alive and dead. Einstein got a kick out of the experiment, and I'll read you part of what he wrote back. "You are the only contemporary physicist, besides Lau, who sees that one cannot get around the assumption of reality if only one is honest. Most of them simply do not see what sort of risky game they're playing with reality. Their interpretation is, however, refuted most elegantly by your system of radioactive atom plus amplifier plus charged gunpowder plus cat in a box. Nobody really doubts that the presence or absence of the cat is something independent of the act of observation." So yeah, Schrödinger's cat is a debunking thought experiment for the most popular interpretation of quantum mechanics, the Copenhagen interpretation, which I believe is still the most popular interpretation of quantum mechanics. I like to think of it as also serving to ask the question, where does quantum physics break down and classic physics take over? Thanks for asking, and if you'd like to help a family in Gaza, I got a link in my biography to help save Amir and his family, and I'd appreciate it and they'd appreciate it. Thank you.